1, 2, 3, 4. I love the way it flows, I love the way it grows. There's something in this sound that takes me far.
Hi, I'm Emily Bodo. I've been participating in the instrumental portion of the music program for 4 years now. It means a lot to me because I get to see my friends every day and I get to learn from my favorite teachers. And my favorite memory is going to Carnegie Hall and Sonoma with the wind ensemble. Bye.
Hello, I'm Nolan Smith. So how long have I been doing jazz band? Unlike the other bands that I'm in, I have actually only been doing this for 1 year. This is my first year that I started doing jazz band. And I mean, I really like it because it's, you know, like in wind ensemble we do touch on like pretty much everything in the music world, but we don't do a lot of jazz, and I'd never really experienced playing jazz. And so this year before the school year started, I was just kind of like, you know what, let's just do it. It's your senior year, you know, why not? What are you doing from 2:15 to 3:30 every day after school watching Netflix? So, you know, I was like, you know what, I want to do it. And so I did it. And it was really fun. I mean, playing jazz music, I guess to answer the what it means to me question, is just playing jazz music is just so like, you know, band people are very perfectionist in a way. But I mean, jazz, it's just so, you know, you gotta hit your notes and you gotta play everything correctly, but it's just, there's such a different vibe from every other group that I've been in, because I've done everything from marching band to wind percussion to wind ensemble, you know, you name it. I've done solo repertoire before, but jazz just feels the most like, when you're playing, you're just like, oh yeah, you know, it's the most groovy. And so, I mean, what it means to me is kind of, you know, I'm probably going to be repeating myself here from my other two videos, but I mean, every day just showing up to practice is just, it's just, I get to, you know, just not worry about anything else and just be in the moment, playing some fun music. Yeah. And then favorite memory from jazz band. See, like I said, like even just like practicing, like it's just fun. I mean, it's just, that's what it all boils down to, is it's just like fun to just be there, even if you're not like doing a show, or if you're just like literally just practicing repertoire, even if you're just in sectionals. Like it's always just, it's just fun just being there. So, but I guess if I had to choose a favorite memory, I'd probably go with the crab feed. That was very fun to perform at, just seeing all these people in a room supporting I totally forgot the word. Just supporting the band program, I guess, and being able to play for them and, you know, have them clap and actually enjoy it, I guess, is fun. But yeah, so, yeah, I like band.
Hi, my name is Sanketh Santhosh, and for the past 4 years, I've been a part of Leigh's marching band and winter percussion. To me, percussion was another family, and there I was able to hold myself to a very high standard. Through a band, I have learned what it means to both be consistent and resilient, and how important it is to constantly push my boundaries. And my favorite memory was going to Dayton, Ohio for Percussion World Championships sophomore year, and being able to compete with and watch the best performers in the activity. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Robin O'Neill, and I've done concert band for 1 year, wind ensemble for 3 years, and then jazz band, winter percussion, and marching band, all three for 4 years. And the programs all mean a lot to me. Freshman year, when I started marching band, that's where I met a lot of my friends. And all the programs acted as a big stress relief from school for me. You know, after school, I got to look forward to practice. I got to run around on a field or a floor or just play a tuba. It was a huge stress relief. And probably my favorite memory, well, there's a couple, and I like seeing how the shows impact the audience, and one of the more recent ones was from our winter percussion show that got cancelled due to the coronavirus. Never gone, actually. So it's about a father telling his son about how he and his recently deceased wife met. And at the end of the first movement, he asks her out. And as a way of introduction, he kisses her hand. And all the rest of us are sitting in chairs behind them, just kind of looking at them like, oh, isn't that adorable? And every show, when he would kiss her hand, there'd be just a couple people in the audience who would start, who'd gasp and smile or, poke their friends, show them, they're all kind of freaking out. And it was it's a really fun moment to see how the audience reacts.
I'm Nathan Graham. I'm a senior in the Performing Arts Department. Music was kind of my life all throughout high school. Everything I did was music. I met all my friends through music, or through people I met through music. The music department was pretty much the greatest thing about my time at Leigh, and I can't picture my high school experience without band, choir, theater, marching band, jazz, just everything I did is that's what made it great. I'm supposed to pick a memory, but there's just so many. I can't pick one. So I guess I'm just thankful for all the memories I made and all the friends I made along the way.
Hello, Nolan Smith. And how long have I been doing wind ensemble? Well, I've been doing a concert band of sorts for all 4 years of my high school career. Started with 1 year in concert band, 2 in symphonic, and then I ended in wind ensemble. But what it means to me is just kind of it's, we play also. It's really funny because I think a lot of people think that band geeks and whatever you want to call us, or whatever, we just kind of sit down and play classical music like Beethoven and stuff like that. But I mean, Mr. C likes to bring in stuff from everywhere, which I thought was really neat that I didn't, going into high school I was like, maybe we'll just play kind of more boring but complex music. But I mean, Mr. C really likes to mix it up, and last year or 2 years ago, I don't even remember, we did Star Wars, we've done Incredibles, we've done Les Mis. I mean, you name it, we've done everything. But we also do more complex pieces like Leonard Bernstein and John Mackey and everything. I mean, we really he tries to hit all the bases, which I think is really cool. And what it means to me is just, band for me has always just been a place where I can go and not worry about any other stuff going on. So it's very, playing music to me is very freeing, because you get to produce something with a group, but it's only audible. That's always been amazing to me, how much emotion you can bring out in a person just from audio. It's that's something that I think about quite a bit, and I love the program. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't love it and want to put my heart and soul into it. And then my favorite memory from wind ensemble is just honestly being in the class. I feel like every class period, we got down to business and we practiced and worked really hard, but it always felt very fun and not just, we're just here to practice and that's it. It always felt very fun and exciting to me, no matter what piece we were playing or anything like that. So yeah, I like band.
Hey guys, it's Justin. I'm a 4-year senior of the marching band, and this last season, I was drum major. Before that, I played mellophone. Marching band to me means family and fun. It's a place where I can be myself and work hard for others at the same time. Band will always stick with me wherever I go because it has taught me so many different life lessons I probably wouldn't ever learn. One of my favorite memories of marching band was going down to SoCal for RCC during sophomore year. During the awards, we were awaiting scores and we thought we wouldn't make top 3, but amazingly, we did. It was one of the happiest moments in band I've ever experienced. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Hi, my name is Kelly Schoenstein, and this would have been my 3rd year playing in Leigh's wind ensemble. This program has helped me a lot as a musician because it's helped me realize what playing in a higher level ensemble is like, and I've gotten to do a lot of great things such as playing Carnegie Hall last year in New York and also play in Sonoma's Weil Hall sophomore year, the first year I joined. My favorite memory would probably have to be going to New York. I was actually really sick and don't clearly remember specific events, but I do remember what playing on stage was like, and I do know that an experience like that is not something that is easily attainable with any other group, and I'm really glad that I got to be part of such a high-level ensemble that year.
So, I'm Nolan Smith, if you don't know. How long have I been doing winter percussion for? All 4 years of high school. It's been great. I love winter percussion. There's a reason I kept doing it every year. Kind of what it means to me is it's always just, really just band in general has always been an important part of my life. It's been a place where I can just, kind of go and not really think about any other stuff happening in my life or whatever. It's just a place where I can just go and, play some music and have a good time with some cool people, and that's always, been really great. And the creativity just in winter percussion in general, it's really cool. And the program, the techs, the students, Mr. Christensen, Daniel, Joey, many of you probably won't know who those people are, but they know what they're doing, and everybody, even the kids, help you through everything, through the season and whatnot, and it's just it's such a rewarding experience. Favorite memory? Well, like I said, it's something that I kind of look forward to, like even just practice, not even the shows. I kind of just look forward to being able to go to anything having to do with winter percussion, really. But I guess my favorite memory would have to be when we went to Dayton sophomore year for World Championships. That was one of the best experiences of my life. It was just amazing getting to see all the talent that we could produce in such a short amount of time, just a few months, and the amount of talent that everybody else could produce. I remember the full retreat where all the groups come out and the awards are presented and whatnot, and just how I always kind of, when I was a kid, and when I was a little kid, I always kind of thought that sports were, and just anything kind of where you go to competitions would just be competitive and kind of nasty of people, just being kind of mean towards each other. But that was not my experience at all. It was quite the opposite. In fact, it just felt like a community of people who all kind of knew each other without knowing each other. Everyone mixing from different schools and whatnot. No one really cared about who was beating who or whatever. It was just, yeah. So that was my experience in winter percussion. And yeah.
Hi, my name is Margaret. I've been in the Leigh Performing Arts for 4 years now. What this program means to me is a lot more than just a place for music and performance. For me, it gave me a place to fit in high school. Coming from a school that didn't really filter a lot of kids towards Leigh, I was very nervous about making friends, and so having a place where I was guaranteed to have friendships, I got to learn and grow socially, and I got to make amazing friendships that will last me for a very long time. I got to be around a lot of amazing role models who I still look up to today. And my favorite memory would have to be senior year at our first football game. We performed our opener for the student section, and I was conducting, and I could just hear the response behind me when our impact hit, and like I never really thought that the students at our school really cared about it, so to hear people supporting our program was one of the most amazing things, and it really inspired me for the rest of the season to keep going and to push the ensemble. So that was really cool for marching band. Yeah, so that's mine.
Hi, my name is Zoe Larise. I've been in some kind of band all 4 years. I've done choir and pit orchestra for 1 year, and marching and jazz band for 3 years, and the normal band for 4. It was important because all my friends were there. I met like almost every friend that's like super important to me in band, or through somebody from band. So it always kind of ties back together. And my favorite teacher was the one teaching all the classes. So, my favorite memory was probably my first year in wind ensemble, which is my junior year, with Mallory and Ian in my section. And we found like this weird piece of something on the floor, and we picked it up and we named it Francis. And Ian did this thing where he would like throw it up and then hit it against the stand really hard, and it made us laugh. And then he like broke somehow, and I was trying to tie him back together, but we had to start playing. So I had him in one hand and I was playing with the other. And Mr. C said like, "Hey, it's okay if you have like something back there," because we told him it was Francis. And he's like, "But don't like play with one hand so you can hold him." And I think it was so funny that he assumed that I was just cupping him in my hand like a little baby. Anyway, it's kind of a stupid memory, but that's the one I like the most.
Hi, my name is Lisa, and I was not a part of Leigh's concert band classes, but I was a part of Leigh's marching band for 4 years, and even so, I was able to really experience the incredible community that exists in Leigh's performing arts program, and I'm just so glad that I was able to do marching band for 4 years, because I learned so much and made so many memories, and you know, the rehearsals were just so long and all the super Saturdays, but in the end it was all worth it, because I was able to meet so many incredible, talented, dedicated, and caring friends and people. My most favorite memory, I have a lot of weird, wacky, embarrassing memories, but I would say, like, I think my most favorite and most memorable moment was when we made it to finals in our last competition. It was November of last year, but no, that was the moment I realized that all of our work paid off, and so it's definitely one of my most memorable moments of my life. I just wanted to say that I was lucky enough to be able to end my marching band career the way I wanted it to, but there are a lot of seniors right now who aren't going to be able to do that, and that's including everyone in theater and sports, choir, and any kind of club or activity. So I just want to end this by saying, thank you for everyone who has supported us in pursuing and practicing our passions, and I would say that most of us, if not all of us, are going to continue to do that and express our passions, and all of the memories that we made here will remain a part of us for the rest of our lives.